Hello and welcome back to TechnoSurgeon YouTube channel. So first of all, we have news regarding Nvidia, which was planning for the entry-level GeForce RTX 5050 and 5060 GPUs, and it is now set to hit retails in April. So the launch is pretty soon. The RTX 5050 will come with 8 GB of VRAM, and 5060 is also 8 GB, which is weird to see because 4060 came with 16 GB. But we know various details about it. As you can see, it is based on PG162 25 PCB, and it will come with 8 GB of VRAM. RTX 5050 will have a rated TPP total board power of 145 watts, and it is set to launch in April. 5060 Ti is 8 GB model, will also be launched in April, but during the first half, while 5060 8 GB card will most likely arrive in the second half of April. So we are getting various graphics card, entry-level graphics card, and the 5050 is to end up between 199 to 250 bucks, which is an affordable price range. 5060 for retailer for will be around 299 bucks, still good. And this is a direct competition to basically Intel Arc B580, and that's why we need competition, because this drives the competition as of now, and because Intel is doing pretty good at that segment of cards. We are getting sub 300 US market with better graphics card. Nvidia is also planning to launch this graphics card, which is a nice thing to see. But 8 GB of VRAM at 5060 is a bit weird for me. But the board power is set to be very low. Let's see how things turns out. But we also got the details regarding it. Basically from Copart 7 RTX 5060 Ti is based on PG152 SKU 10 or 15. It is based on GB201 300A1. Basically, it's a cut down variant of RTX 5070. So, yeah, let's see. It comes with 4608 FP32, which is like 4% higher compared to previous gens. So, it's a bit low on the low segment. It's on 128-bit bus with GDDR7, which is nice to see, but it still comes with 8 gigabytes or 16 gigabytes. It will be really confusing. So, when this card launches, head to the retailers and find it whichever card you want, but just go with 16 GB to be future proof. And it is 180 watt variant. And also regarding RTX 5050, it is GB207 300A1 SKU. It is 2560 cores, and it is based on 128-bit bus. But the point here is it is based on GDDR6, not even 6X. It's just GDDR6, yeah, which is a bit weird, and the performance we still don't know anything about it. It's 8 gigabytes and 130 watts TDP. But yeah, and in response to RTX 5050, we also got a launch of AMD. AMD is reportedly working on RX 9050 product category, and it is listed by Mexican retailers. So basically, RX 9050 is coming, and since Nvidia might be considering the launch of RTX 5050 SKU, we have not seen in the GPU market portfolio since RX 3050. This new card is aiming at sub 150 bucks, which will be competitive against RTX R580 and 570. So AMD is also planning to launch their graph variants, which is RX 9050 and 9060. We already knew like 9060 was coming, uh, but there's no mention of 9060 XT at this current point of time. We already know that RX 9060 is coming, but since NVIDIA is launching RTX 5050 and Intel is doing pretty good at 250 segment, sub 250 segment, we are getting RX 9050. Still don't know much of the details regarding it, but as soon as we get most of the details, I will update you regarding it. But it's pretty nice to see. And also, we might get 9040. We still don't know anything about it as of now. But yeah, it was also mentioned in the PCS leak. But yeah, next up we have news regarding Radeon RX 9070 XT, and it is confirmed with 16 gigabits, 16 GB of VRAM and 8 GB GDDR6 memory, sticking to 128-bit bus interface. Still don't know why they are sticking with 128-bit bus. It is based on Navi something, we still don't know. Navi 4X, basically it's Navi 4 something. It can be Navi 42, Navi 41. We still don't know anything about it. It will come with 16 GB of GDDR6 or 8 GB of GDDR6. Don't know why still they didn't went with GDDR7, but since RX 9070 is not based on GDDR7, it doesn't make sense to go with 9060 with GDDR7. But it is 128-bit bus, 20 gigabits per second, and this is important. It comes with one 8-pin power connector, so the power supply is at least 500 watts, one HDMI 2.1 and two HDMI 2 DisplayPort 2.1e. So it's pretty nice to see, but it just includes one 8-pin power header, which is interesting. Let's see how things turns out to be for this card. I will update you regarding it when it launches. And also, we got a monster GPU which is coming from Nvidia. It might be launching pretty soon. And this literally comes with, as you can see over here, the memory capacity is 96 gigabits, 96 GB. So this is an insane card. It comes with 96 GB. And the card in question is RTX Pro 6000X Blackwell. We know most of the details regarding it. It's already in the shipping manifest. So the card is launching and it is launching pretty soon as NVIDIA RTX Pro 6000 Blackwell has been leaked. It comes with whopping 24 or 64 cores and 96 GB of GDDR7 memory and 600 watt TDP. We will go over it part by part, but since it will feature 24 or 64 cores, it is like 10 to 11% more cores compared to RTX 1590, which is insane to see because RTX 1590 has literally more cores. And yeah, it is a pro card, so it's basically like the last pro card which was launched was RTX Pro 6000 X Ada, and now it's Blackwell, so it is to be expected. And it is said to have 2304 more cores than RTX 1590 and triple the memory capacity at 96 GB of GDDR7. Do note, it is not the same memory as on gaming cards because this Pro cards, this basically creation card comes with ECC memory, so it's like error correction, so it corrects its memory if there is some issues with it. But this card is indeed a powerhouse because it requires 600 watts, which is also less when you compare it to RTX 1590, which requires like 500 watts on its own, and it can boost higher. It will have 16-pin power connector, but this card looks insane. The thing is, like, they still managed to make it so thin with this paper chamber that, yeah, it's like still two card slot and it comes on the server track. So yeah, you can still game on it, but this card has its own drivers which are for more professional workloads. So you might not get the gaming performance that you need from it, but it looks insane. And the fins extend over here. The design is looking pretty nice. And yeah, it's like as you can see when you compare it to other cards, it's like literally double everything, not in core, but the architecture is also different. So yeah. And as you can see, all of the previous cards over here comes with a blower style fan, but this is coming with like two fan design. So yeah, it's going to be requiring many things to power and also to cool this bad boy. But yeah, that's it from me today. What do you think about all of the news which is going on? Sound off your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will meet you in the next one. Peace out.